The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Me?
What?
You?
No.
Huh?
I don't think so.
What the hell are you thinking about? What is this?
I don't know, dude. Just,
Huh?
just say, huh? How you doing, Dan?
What?
Huh?
Man, I'll tell you what.
Tell me what.
I am top of my game right now.
Cool.
That was a lie. Was that cool?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm doing terrible.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I'm kidding. I'm doing great. I got you twice.
I can't
dumb
read
idiot.
you, dude. I can't read you. Holy shit. You should be like a poker player or something.
I
dude.
know. I've tried
Wow.
to play poker. I'm not very good at it. And it really bothers me. I never realized how much it bothered me until you just made me admit that I'm bad at it. And I've always wanted to be good at poker, and I'm not, and now I'm absolutely furious.
Is that like is your cool alter ego a guy who just like cleans up poker tables and
Sort of, but I think every guy wants to be good at poker, right? Like, you'd rather be good at it than like bad at it, obviously. But
yeah, but that
but yeah, of course. But
no, I'd rather be terrible.
But
at
there's
it.
something cool about being a good poker player.
Sure.
And I'm not one. Oh man, you just hit a nerve with me. It didn't even mean to.
My algorithm is filled with like gamblers.
Why?
I don't know.
You mean guys like not bagging it?
What?
Bagging it.
Yeah, no,
Gambling.
That's not
dude.
it.
Okay,
Different algorithm.
Now that's the gambling I'm into, dude.
No,
Fucking cream
just
pie
dudes
academy.
who like bet, like just videos of dudes walking into casinos being like, "I have $5,000. We're putting it down on a single blackjack hand. Oh, lost it all. See you next time."
No, those
There's
swings.
this one kid who's like, he's like, "I'm never gonna pay for anything, and I'll show you how." And he'll go get like a cheeseburger. He's like, "This cheeseburger's $4, but watch this." And he gets on like a gambling app, and he's like, "I'm gonna win my $4 right now, and it's gonna pay for the cheeseburger." And every time he ends up like negative $200, $300. He's like, "So I guess this cheeseburger's $300."
That's pretty great.
There's one where he pulls into the parking garage of the casino and it like charges him to go in. He's like, "I'm not paying for this." And he gets on his app on his phone and there's people honking because he's sitting
Trying to figure out how to make the money back.
He's like, "Well, I guess parking is $80 today."
That's the kind of thing. I'm a pretty strong-willed person, and I think I'm pretty comfortable with myself. But if I were to like try to make money back to pay for $4 burger or whatever, and it ended up being $300, I wouldn't survive the night.
No,
I'm
I mean
that
it's
person.
like it's like a joke.
I will.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not losing the money, but
I will on purpose spend money on incredibly stupid things that will not benefit me at all. But if it happens when I don't plan on it, I want to burn the world down.
that's why like if I go to a casino, I'm like $20, 40, maybe 100 tops, and that's it. And even still, like I've lost 100, 150 in slot
feel
machines
good.
and shit, and you're just like, I feel gross. Like,
Because you literally may as well flush it down the toilet
sure.
or just rip it up or tear it. Do you remember when oh my god, the boxer who burned the money,
What, like
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't remember him
He
burning
put
money, but
he put $100,000 in cash on his grill and burned all of it, just to show like, man, money ain't shit to me. But like,
that's cool. But
if you're homeless
could've
and have
helped a lot of
Wi-Fi,
people. Yeah.
or like an abused kid
could have
who's
gotten
like
reading lessons. Like
something.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, really infuriating.
It's almost like getting hit in the head for 40 years straight isn't like great for your reasoning abilities.
Did I tell you that I was offered a job once to test airbags by taking hits in the head from airbags?
Is this real?
This is real. So before her and I were together, and like this is like early 2000s when I was playing in a band, I was making $60 a week working at like a venue as a door guy. I worked 1 day a week, made $60 and survived for like 2 years doing that. But for extra money, I was looking to do some medical testing. And one of them was like they offered to give me the flu, put you up in a hotel, give you a really bad flu for like a week, and like give you different medications to see how they affected you. And it paid like $3,500 to have the flu for a week. But you also don't really know what you're getting. But
I think there's definitely parts of my life I would have said yes to that for sure.
Oh, I was at that part of my life.
Yeah.
And then they said like, we have another thing to run by you. How do you feel about testing airbags? And I was like, I have so many questions. Like, what does that mean? To boil it down, it meant you put on a helmet and you sit in a chair, and they fire airbags into your face, and you get $100 a hit, as many as you can take.
Holy shit.
So you can go in and make $1,000 just by getting 10 airbags blown into your fucking face.
Wow.
I didn't do any of those, but
That's insane.
medical testing was a very weird way to make money back in the day.
Jesus.
We know somebody whose brother is doing that.
We do?
He's doing like he gets.
Do I
into
know this?
different- Yeah, he gets into like different medical trials.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's like what he
It's
said.
crazy stuff. Good stuff. Before we get started, we had a listener send in this book a couple weeks ago to the old P.O. box. And I love hearing you pronounce it. Can you say it again?
Anamasi.
No.
And an anonymity.
Correct.
Yes.
That book was sent in by our dear listener, John Sear. Thank you, buddy.
I would like to take that home and read it cover to cover.
Dude, absolutely be my guest.
Okay.
I'm not going to start it yet. I'm going to wait for like a good flight or something, just like a kick back on the beach or something.
Sure.
But John, thank you for that. We also got that killer Funko Pop last week. But if you would like to send any fun stuff into this show, you can send to our P.O. Box, and that is RFR at 10153 and 1/2 Riverside Drive, Toluca Lake, California, 91602, unit number 179. I keep forgetting to say that. It's almost the most important part. So there's that. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah?
How are you?
I don't think you're great.
Why not?
I'm concerned about you.
Well, why, Dan?
Before this this particular episode you're listening to started, you and I were in the other room discussing just life and things as we do. And you mentioned you're playing a new game, and I'm very...
Why does that mean I'm not great?
Because there's something clearly going wrong with you. You're going through something that's
No.
emotionally
This isn't-
traumatizing.
this is-
Don't cut me off. Daddy's talking.
No.
Daddy is speaking.
Fuck you, Daddy.
Daddy's speaking.
No.
Fuck you, Daddy. What a gross thing to say.
Fuck
you, Daddy. All right. You're playing a
this
new
is
game.
a long time. I've never... me playing shitty games is not a new thing.
I'm realizing this, but it's still Concernicus.
Concernicus.
I'm Concernicus, dude.
All right.
Yeah. If I was a Greek god, I'd be Concernicus.
Okay.
And it'd be all about you.
Oh.
Continue on, please.
Well, you're not, so let's go ahead and strip that nickname real quick.
Okay.
No, I've forever played terrible games. Games that I would be largely embarrassed to tell people about.
You play that kid stuff a lot.
Not really. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have been playing like cartoon baseball for a while now. That's been...
Which can be fun.
Yeah, that one's not as bad.
And the new thing you're playing could be fun too. It's when you explain it, even my
See,
pussy
this
dries
one
up.
is not as embarrassing, I don't think. And it's free, so it's not like I like ran out. I just needed something new to play because I was tired of my games. You know what I mean? You ever play
Yeah.
I've been playing the same couple games for too long, and I'm like, all right, I just need something new. So I just jumped on. I pay for like the EA subscription game thing. So like that's why I have the baseball game, because it's free. Basically, it's not free. I pay like $30 a month for access to this catalog.
$30 a month is not very, very much not free.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
realize that, right?
Well, it's funny because I got it.
Wait. The new game you're playing is $30 a month?
No, the
No.
entire catalog. It's like you can sign up for like the PlayStation version of
Oh,
their
okay,
thing.
like
I have
PS Plus or whatever.
I have like the EA games because I play
okay.
Battlefield,
Yeah.
and then you can play like the football games and baseball
I was about to
games, all of it.
legit call your family
Intervention.
in to have an intervention.
No,
Like,
no. This was just on that, so I was like, whatever, I'll grab it. It's not
Okay.
costing. I'm already paying for this thing. Anyways, it's called. I don't even Ark Survival.
darling, when he finishes it, please don't
Ascendance.
slip off your chair with your super wet vagina, okay?
Do my best.
Try to stay planted.
Whatever. It's a survival game, dude, with dinosaurs.
That's the part that got me good.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
talk
It's-
about what happens when the game starts, please.
Well, it doesn't tell you shit. You just like spawn into this game. You can create your character. So mine has a big afro and a curly mustache, and you just spawn into this world with nothing. You're in your underwear, and you have to like. You're surrounded by dinosaurs. Most of them don't give a shit about you, But there's like T-Rex.
So it's like
and
family.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Why are we talking about this? Yeah, I got it last night. I played last night, and then I spent most of today playing because I was just
Good.
like addicted.
Good for
How the dinosaurs doing? You staying away from them?
For the most part, yeah. I got eaten by some saber-toothed tigers, a couple T-Rex. I had a velociraptor got into my house. It was not
Oh,
good,
you
dude.
got to be kidding me! After all you've been through,
Dude, I died a lot.
dude.
I died a lot.
First Jane's, now this.
I know.
Oh my god,
Life is
dude.
tough. Anyways, I'm doing great. How are you, Dan?
Are you building a fruitful life with a? Have you found a partner? Have you found a partner in the game?
No, there are other players. I just don't. I avoid them too.
Are you only playing other real life people? I mean, are you competing with them? Can you
There's
kill
different.
them?
There's like two different kinds of servers. There's one that's player versus player, where like it is you can compete with, like people can kill you.
Actually,
they
you're
can
right. I'm
raid
bored.
you.
Let's move on.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
It's
right,
not.
you're right.
This is. It's dumb. I will probably obsess over this for like a week and then put it away. She's yawning. So this is
To be fair, we're sleeping for the 45 minutes before you got here.
It was-
But
I like my
but
red increase
in her
in
defense, she was anticipating this very story.
sick.
Yeah, I'm like, Throb's coming with a dinosaur story. She goes,
In my defense, I didn't put talk about this video game on the show notes.
We'll pretend you didn't text me to
you
say it.
sprung it on me.
I know that's true.
Yeah, I'm not proud.
In other news, in the last couple of weeks, this podcast has gotten so hot and so heavy and so unbelievably sexual. It mostly comes from Dickless insisting upon us trying to find a third for
Yeah.
our marriage,
Yeah.
and the people have been
Do you
responding.
have more applicants? Because that one came in, you guys talked about, and
I did get a message that another application would be coming in toot sweet.
toot
would
sweet.
be like
Yep.
preparing you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Someone hit me up and said, "Are these resumes real?" And I was like, "No, but
Are any resumes real?
oh,
Wow.
Right,
Whoa.
Dude, can we
Holy
take a
shit.
second?
I know.
dude,
Yeah.
can I borrow those for a second? Let me have those for a second.
You can't have them. You got them for me.
Wow. Yeah, bud, that's
Deal with
something.
it.
I know,
You're right.
I know.
So yeah, there's more applications coming in. If you guys want to submit to be our third, you can find us anywhere. You do it on Instagram, you can do it on email, you can do it on Twitter, you can do it on our Patreon, wherever you want. But last Friday night, Thursday night. So you know the girl that sent in the resume?
Yeah.
Okay. She sent me a message and asking, "Hey, are you going to be at the Kilola show?" Our friend's band Lisa, who played a show on Friday at the Troubadour, and I was like, "Yes, of course." And she's like, "I'm going to be there. I'm going to go." And I was like, "Okay."
Wow.
And I was like, "That's okay. All right, that's fine. People can go wherever they want. That's fine." And I
How
told
liberal of you.
I told Dickless, I'm like, "Hey, our resume third is going to be at the Troubadour." And I think you were like, "Oh, okay." And you're like, "Oh shit." Like it dawned on you that like, we're going to meet this person.
Yeah.
What were your actual thoughts?
Time to put on my nice sweatpants.
1,000%.
The assless ones.
1,000%.
Sweatpants chaps.
I don't know. It's always like, how real are we being here on it? I don't know. Like
The lines are blurred.
Yeah, the lines are blurred.
They are? I was kidding.
Well, I don't know.
Gotcha, bitch.
Damn it.
With Chappelle? Gotcha,
I don't
bitch.
know. Sure.
That's from one of his things. Wow. Okay, so you're into it.
Yes, Dan.
Anyway,
That
so
line didn't seem very blurred, actually.
you don't know her
That
well.
one seemed crystal
You don't
clear.
know her well. So we go to the Troubadour, and the person, it was a no-show.
What?
Yeah,
a no-show.
what
Couldn't
actually
make it.
happened? Oh, they just couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it. I think this person said that they were going to come with a friend and had a girlfriend that she wanted to bring, and that person bailed.
bailed, yeah.
What
And she
do
didn't
you
wanna-
call that? A quapple?
Quapple?
A quad pole?
Quadruple?
One dick, two hands. Okay, I'm still good. I can cover it.
One dick, two hands. Wait. Oh. All right. I see what you're saying. Sorry.
this.
I was mathing over here.
This sexy move. Don't cover your eyes. You got to look at me. You got to look at me. I know all the moves, dude. What do you want from me? I watch a lot
What
of
do you call
pornography.
that? What do you call that move?
That's the. Let's come up with this,
What is it? What is it again? You probably should do it.
dude. It's the fucking tridozer, dude.
The tridozer.
Tridozer. Man.
Good job, dude. That was good. I like that.
Appreciate it. So the search continues. I don't know when another opportunity is going to meet for us to meet this third, but you might want to try to meet us before the resumes come a flooding in because I think they're on their way. And
You had me
we
at
can't
comma
wait.
flooding.
And we cannot wait.
That's cool, dude.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm super stoked for this next chapter for you guys.
Appreciate
Thank you.
man.
Oh, thank you.
Am I going to lose my seat over here?
No.
Okay.
No, not at
Maybe
all.
to a dinosaur.
We can get you a partner for
Leave
the
my
show.
fucking dinosaurs alone. You don't think I didn't hear that?
Dude, when's the last time you ate dino bites? Those little dino nuggets?
Oh my god.
When I was yay tall?
We got to
What
get
do
you
you mean?
We got to do a dino nugget Patreon episode.
Yeah.
Next time we do a bonus episode, let's eat dino nugs and catch up.
Sure.
And just-
ketchup or
yeah.
catch up?
No, eat ketchup. Eat ketchup. I don't want to speak to you.
Fuck what's that?
This is my level of energy.
Just
That's all I
reminder.
have. That's my lap.
She is still waking up, to be
so-
fair. To be completely
So
fair.
tired. I'm so tired, guys.
Okay.
So let's, what's up with, I got some bad news for you today. We talked about for a millisecond.
From
I know.
the
Well,
floor.
this is maybe partially the reason I had to move on to new games.
Our
Whoa.
dearly beloved,
Oh, you
we're
never got
gathered-
me the notebook.
what?
You never got me the notebook.
Oh, go grab it while we chat about this game real quick, if you don't mind. Our dear Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is basically going to be no longer. It's still going to be playable. No more updates. No more.
But they're keeping
DLC.
the servers open because
Yes.
I thought they would have killed the servers.
They will
at some
probably in a
point.
year
Yeah.
or two. I would assume. But it's a drag. They had a lot of promised. They had a lot of promised material for us, even though we haven't played in months.
Yeah.
But I was hoping it was a game that we would like rediscover.
I figured we would circle back at some point.
Yeah. How you
Because-
feeling about it?
Bummed, but not that shocked because they kind of dropped the ball on it a lot of times. I don't know.
Yep. Yep. It
hey.
always sucks when a game kind of comes to an end.
That was like the first game we were playing when I got PS5. We were going crazy on
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find another one, but I'm not going to play the dinosaur game, I don't think.
I don't think I'll play the dinosaur game for more than like a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you been playing otherwise?
I've been going back and forth between Battlefield and my baseball game.
Okay. Yeah, I think the thing with games, actually in general, because darling, I actually want to speak to you about this. Businesses, I think, are no longer really caring about their product in general. I feel like things are getting shittier, things are getting lamer, promises are not being delivered.
You know what's not being delivered is fucking Dave's Hot Chicken to you. Sorry.
Don't even get me started on that. Last
Sorry,
night.
you dug into my history here.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish it, but they wouldn't deliver last night. I was pissed.
At all?
No.
At any point?
No. So I had to drive stoned all over the city trying to find. No, I'm kidding. You, darling, have a bicycle
Yes, I have a bicycle.
that historically has lived at our friend's house in their garage.
Your energy is fucking fire today.
Dude. Yeah.
I have a bicycle.
I have a bike. What's it to you? What's it to you?
Holy shit. What's going on with your bike?
Yeah, what's going on with my bike?
So she's had a bike that has lived at a friend's house because every time we have a bike at this place, either in the garage or chained up somewhere, everything gets stolen from here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had I can't figure out 3 or 4 bikes stolen.
3 bikes. I had a bike for 15 years and like in Boston, rode it. It was my transportation. It fucking got stolen.
I had one yanked off my porch and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm done with
I park
this.
it back here behind gated shit and it's gone
Yep.
twice. And
It's
then
very
I
frustrating.
bought him his first bike since he was a kid. I bought him a bike for his birthday.
I don't remember what it looked. What even was it?
I feel like it was like a Schwinn or something.
Was it a mountain bike?
It was like your like standard.
I don't remember it even a little bit.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, I'm glad that one's gone. Kidding. So we've had a bike in this apartment, just floating around for a while now. And you bought a stand
Yeah, I sure did.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And can you talk us through the quality of it and how easy it was to use and what a great product it was?
Not a good stand?
Never mind.
Well, no, it was a shit stand, and I hated it, and I got really mad at it. So
It
basically,
was a pointless product.
but it
Sure.
looked like they showed multiple videos of multiple different bikes and multiple different people just boop 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 boop. They had a video, like a real video of this mom setting it up in her garage and using it, and it was great. And it's hard to describe how it works, but just fucking didn't.
It was a non-functioning thing that somehow came to market and was an absolute complete piece of shit.
It sucked.
Did you
and-
send it back?
Well, I got my money back, but they're like Amazon, and they're like, we don't want these shitty.
Like they know it
parts back.
sucks. So like, just
So-
keep this thing that you pay. How much was
Yeah.
it?
It was only like $40, but then it was like, okay, so I have a road bike, and it says it fits all tires, so it didn't fit. Like it just very clearly doesn't. And so I first wrote to them, and I was like, something about, well, this attachment piece. So this attachment piece for $17 was then shipped to me. That did fucking nothing. Then I wrote back and I like sent videos, and I was like, this is what's happening. And the person screenshot the like easy as 1, 2, 3 basically that they have on their website and sent it back to me. And I said, I am well
You're like, I'm aware. We're past that
aware
point.
of the mechanics
I can't
of
believe
how
you put-
to set this up.
That's so much effort.
I put this
I would have
much effort.
immediately just sent it back. And be
I
like,
put this
"Done
much
with
effort
it."
into
She's an
everything.
effort. She's an effort person.
I do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
and
no.
so I'm like, because I want to make it fucking work. And it didn't work. And then I just got sent one today.
Well, also for her, like if something is sent, and even if it's fucked up, if she can't get it to work, she feels defeated, even though the product is bad.
yeah, I was like in a bad
Yeah.
mood for 3
You know what I
days. Like I was so mad. I was like,
Sure.
this was supposed to fucking work. And like, it should have. It
Also, when you have a
should have worked.
problem that you think you've got something that will solve the problem, and then like you're like, oh my god, today this problem's now going to be gone, thank God. And then you're like,
Yeah.
oh no, the problem.
The
persists.
problem persists, and then you're a fucking idiot on customer service. You're not helping me at all. And then the piece that you then make me buy and make, that was very complicated, by the way, to even get. And then that was shit. And now I have this stupid fucking thing, and I'll post it to give it away for free, but I'm going to be like, here's this shitty ass product.
Anybody want this
For
thing that
free?
doesn't work?
Just throw it away. What's going on?
Not in a million. No.
Yeah.
There's so much waste.
It's funny because I can't I hate being defeated with things if it's like audio work related. But like,
Dinosaurs.
yeah.
Yeah.
But shit like this, I'm immediate. If I take it out of the box and in 10 minutes I can't figure it out, it's going bad. I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll
Send it
I'll
back.
try to return, but I guess if you can't return it, I would probably just give it away.
Well, I got all my money
Yeah.
back, and they
Yeah.
just said they didn't want the product back.
But we fixed it today. Yo, you fixed it today.
Well, I fixed the bigger problem today, which
Ow!
is a location for my bicycle, and I bought another product. You know what?
Anything is possible.
You'll be pleasantly surprised when we go to take photographs today.
Because you
There's
got a fucking light bulb?
abundance of light,
Anything is possible.
and because I was
We never talked
purchasing-
about me getting screamed at for trying to remove a bulb. Remember that? You were there for that.
Yeah.
You saw the abuse I lived
Yeah.
through.
Oh God!
So where we take the pictures for the podcast, you tried to
That
tighten.
happens.
I don't know what you tried to do, but you fiddled with the light bulb above our heads and
Yeah, well, chandelier.
broke.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
apparently they're illegal light bulbs, and you got a lashing.
I did. What did it seem?
Yeah, a
No,
little-
I need
little
you to be
dick was
honest.
lashing.
Did that seem a bit extreme in the moment?
Dave,
The reaction that I got.
did it, Dave?
No,
Don't look at her. Look at me.
No.
Hey,
He doesn't even have to.
I
look at
need
me
you
to
right now.
feel my wrath.
no.
that's an absolute. That's a resounding yes.
Anybody who's lived together for X amount of years is going to just irrationally
Twitter?
go off on each other.
No, not me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I am a man of respect.
Oh my God.
I treat everyone with respect from the moment I wake up to the time I go to bed. It is
Sorry.
it's wall to wall respect. I treat my home with respect. I treat our shared space with respect. When's the last time you saw anything of mine laying around?
A really long time ago, because I've officially dissociated from everything in this house.
I haven't told you about this yet. I haven't referenced something she said to me the other day
Oh God.
in our living room, which you've seen a million times. This is so funny. She said this. I have a scooter that I ride.
Yeah.
It's either in this room or it's in
Yeah.
like,
the
living
pussy
room.
wagon.
It's only
I'm
in this
aware.
room when I put it back here.
Not well, yeah, mostly. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So lately I've been like, I'll put my coat on it. I'll put a sweatshirt on it. I'll put another coat on there. I'll put some sweatpants on there. So she said the other day,
Bag.
a bag sometimes.
backpack.
You said, I think you said, hey, would you mind cleaning off your clothes tree from the living room and moving the scooter to the other room? She called it, I think you call my laundry tree or a clothes tree.
I don't remember.
Because it's
These
like a
things
thing.
just-
Yeah, sure.
It was just a very funny thing I never
Okay,
told you
what?
that privately that has cracked me up quite
really?
a bit. Yes.
Well, me too.
Also, fuck you, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Fuck me.
Yep. This is my house.
Oh.
All right.
Shit.
Was that cool?
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't play poker, but I can fucking run the roost here.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's bluffing. Do whatever the fuck you want. You
Yeah,
run
thanks.
this place for sure. And he was totally out of line breaking that light bulb. But I'm glad you fixed it.
Yeah, it's fixed. It's bright in here. Everything's good. And let's move on with the show.
I think I got 10.
What's
and
next?
1 out of 10 was smashed.
Wow.
Smithereens. But because
Did you
of
try
this,
and piece it back together? I
did.
You called customer service?
Dude,
had the
she
fucking
also
super glue.
loves gluing things that should not be saved back together in this house.
Oh, no.
I could show you.
There's so many
3.
things.
I could show
Really?
you 3 really
Are those
specific-
ballerinas still headless or is that fixed?
Those are not ballerinas, but they're fixed.
What are they?
No one knows. They're fixed. They're fixed.
They're never mind.
They're
Never mind.
fixed. They're fixed. And
Are they fixed?
yeah, they're fixed.
Okay.
And my ceramic Care Bear from my childhood youth.
Or childhood youth, if you're aware. Curious what childhood means. It means
It's
it's a
not
different
her
form of
adulthood
youth.
Which youth it was. And
Adult youth.
And he or she, them have like a gunshot wound to the belly. Cause
Oh, so it's a they.
I didn't find that piece.
She loves fixing dumb shit, dude.
It's fun because I love just buying dumb. So if something breaks,
Stop.
I'm just like, send it, buy a new one.
Just
Yep.
stop.
Must replace.
Nah.
Oh my God.
You know what? It's so funny because like I have one of you at home. Like she's the same way. The one of you I have at home. She's like, we can fix it. Don't buy this. We're gonna find a way to recycle.
You're like, this thing is smashed to powder. We can't fix this.
You guys, you have a whole separate recycling system where you drive your recycling places, and I refuse to let my girlfriend know the truth about recycling because I'm not doing that shit.
Dude, they live like poor Russians from the 30s. Like,
I'm not ignorant.
Can
to
we
the
share
fact
this
that
slice of bread?
We don't have a recycling system. That's why I have the added one that we have. That one actually is.
Oh,
real.
recycling doesn't even come here or what?
No,
You said
recycling
cum.
doesn't exist. Like recycling infrastructure doesn't even really exist in the United States. It all just
don't tell
pretty
people
much
that because then they're going to stop caring.
goes to the landfill.
Guys, stop recycling. It doesn't do fuck all. You heard it here first.
Well, check
First,
with,
we're
just check
scientists.
with your city or your town, your local jurisdiction.
I'm not going to do that because that's extra work for me. Have you not been listening?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm not
listening.
doing it.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
so goddamn lazy.
How about you do the work and let us know what to do?
I do. You do a good job putting it in the right bags
Thank you.
for the most part.
I can't play poker, but I can put recycling in the right bags of the two.
Except when you got lazy last night and was like, this chicken dip is super old, and you just threw it right in the trash instead of rinsing it all out.
Do you have any idea how high I was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
actually-
was
and
pretty
You
clear.
should be happy I didn't empty the contents of the fridge into the trash.
Okay, cool.
I
if
was not with
something's
us.
too dirty, I'm not cleaning it to put it in recycling.
I mean, it was like
Sorry.
chock full of creamy
But
chicken stuff.
the one of you I got at home has peanut butter jars filled with water sitting next to the sink to like.
Dude, it's my life.
And you know what? They can sit there for 3 weeks. When you empty it, there's still peanut butter in. That doesn't work.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it then? Just
I'm taking my anger out on you, even though you're not the person I'm talking to. It doesn't work. There's still peanut butter. Just throw it in the garbage.
He's not wrong. He just got lashed. Dude, he fucking chewed your
I'm
ass
not
out.
yelling at you.
You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead.
my
You have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head.
If I'm gonna like clean the fridge or like do a thorough cleaning of the cabinets, I have to do it when I'm the only one home because it's not getting done to code. Because I don't have the patience to clean up.
hate that bitch!
What?
I hate that fucking bitch!
What is that? Holy shit. Is that me right now? Direct sample?
See right now. I've been saving this for a while, but I thought you might like it.
Oh my god.
I hate that bitch! I hate that fucking bitch!
I didn't anticipate that to not be a female.
Anyways,
So-
I'm sorry. Some of my rage just came out.
We'll call that the girlfriend soundbite.
That's very good. Don't worry. She doesn't listen to
Oh,
this.
she can't even speak the language, dude. What do you want from me? Anyway, what's next on the agenda today? What do we got?
We'll talk about throwing things away. There's a cool new product that's coming down the pipeline. Doesn't really matter because you guys don't have dogs, but I have a dog. Still doesn't matter because I don't have a fucking yard. But there is a prototype for a new drone coming out that will fly around your backyard and recognize dog turds, drop down on top of them,
Stop.
pick them up.
Stop. What?
No way.
Yeah, dude. They're calling it the poop copter.
Come on.
I think they could come up with a better name.
A telepooper.
Oh my
Telepoop.
god.
Or
Like
helipooper.
Yeah.
Helipoopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably better names. And I'm not sure that the people who are developing it are actually calling it the poop copter because not a great title,
No, it's not great.
but it's pretty cool.
Wait, so
That's fucking
it picks it up itself?
It will fly around the yard, scan, recognize dog turds, and
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's species specific. You might just be able to start pinching them in your backyard. It drops down, puts it in a bag, picks it up, flies it to a receptacle, and drops it like in the corner of the yard.
There's a problem with this though. What?
Oh, what if it's
How
like
does
a
this?
pool?
No, but not in that. But like, what does it do for the people that keep all their chocolate in the backyard?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Neither did they, dude. How do they differentiate between here's a pile of dog shit and here's this guy's Hershey Kish collection that's unwrapped for some reason?
I don't know, and I don't know how it recognizes. I mean, if it's just a visual, like, or if
Does
it's
a
using
sniff
something
test?
else.
Dude, does it have
Yeah.
a little drone nose that goes down and goes
Yeah,
and then picks it
might.
up and then that probably should.
It might.
Dude,
I don't know. They're still in prototype phase.
what's it
right
called?
now.
The
Poop copter.
poop copter.
Yeah.
Is this a DJI drone? Who's doing this?
I think it's.
Dude, if it's like Northrop Grumman or like Lockheed Martin, that would be pretty cool.
I don't remember. It's not anybody of that. I think it was like a college project or like a.
How much we talking for these things?
I don't know.
question.
They're still in development, but it's
Well,
at
would
least
you pay?
far enough
Yeah,
along.
good question. If you had a yard, would you even be remotely interested? I mean, you have a small dog, which makes it like. I can't imagine her turds are too awful.
No,
Okay, or are they? Sometimes
no, it's just 10 pounds. Like
I know, but sometimes dogs have. Maybe it's
No, it's
always
fine.
bloody or mucusy. I don't know.
I don't know because to me, like, you have a dog, it shits twice a day, maybe 3 times a day. Even if it's running around your yard, like, well, I guess if you're only going out there once a week to pick it up, but see, I don't know because I don't have a yard, so I'm always walking the dog, and if it takes a shit, I just pick it up right there.
Do you ever leave it?
No,
Be honest. Never.
not unless I like for some reason don't have a bag, and even then,
Okay.
if I'm close to my apartment, I'll go get a bag.
But if
go
it's
back.
late, you're like, no one's
no,
around.
no.
Good job.
Good for you.
No, that's karma shit. I don't
so
like.
many people
job.
do.
It's insane
So many people.
how
Especially
messy
on
it
a
is.
sidewalk. Like, dude, you know your dog shit on the sidewalk. Like
Yeah.
this is a sidewalk. I will
No.
sort of understand if they like go over to a tree that's away from the curb and that little that little square of dirt kind of
Baby, yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
or like under a bush.
Dude, the
Or like-
whole area across where I walk Cookie is just like a minefield. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
Everywhere.
I
I
think-
walk a lot and it's disgusting.
When you see a bunch of it, I wonder if it's like the same couple dogs or if someone's
No.
like, okay, everyone's just leaving it. This is just accepted. We
I
just
think
do it
that's
here.
what happens because I take note and the poops are very different.
Damn,
Very
man.
different.
I've been cataloging them.
I have.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Don't get a fucking dog then. It drives me
Yeah,
nuts.
That's
Yeah,
that's
pick
the
that
case.
shit
That's true.
drives me nuts.
They also
That-
have babies that they don't change their diaper. They just shit and piss all over them. Just kidding.
What'd you say?
I was like, wait,
What'd you say?
really?
What did you say?
I said they also have babies and they just don't change their diapers. They just leave the same one on. So piss and shit is just everywhere.
I have another
It's like
bone
the
to pick.
equivalent.
Yeah, do it.
With me?
If I can use that pun. No,
Pick
not
bones.
with you.
Okay.
And this is for the people because I couldn't resist telling you guys this story the day it happened, so you already know it. But since we're talking about dogs, I need to tell the audience what happened to me.
Guys, just settle in. And I would like, before you start, I'm sorry, I know this is your story. I want people to come into this with an open heart. Throb needs us. He needs our support. He's been through something that's pretty traumatic.
Genuinely, I think about it at least once a day. This happened
too.
a week ago. At least once a day, just as like, wow, that really happened.
Yeah.
So me and the lady went to go see Sinners, the new. Is it Jordan Peele who did that movie?
I don't think so.
I don't know who did it, but-
it's the new must-see movie. It's supposed to be like the shit.
Sure, we'd been trying to see it for like a week and kept having to like skip because of work and random stuff. So we went to like a 4:00 showing. So there's nobody in the theater, but we go in and there's 2 seats down from us. There's a lady sitting there like by herself, and she's got a little dog in her lap, which I love dogs. Fine, cool. We always think like, it'd be cool to bring our dog to the theater, even though she would hate it.
Yeah, Cookie would not like
No. And this dog, I don't think did either. So we start watching the movie. I'm like eating my little chicken nuggets and I got my popcorn. And 20 minutes into the movie, this dog like crawls on the seat between me and this girl and then crawls into my lap. And this lady does nothing, like just nothing. Kind of like looks over, sees that like I love dogs. So I'm like petting it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cute, but also fucking weird.
It's already like, we've talked about this before. Just like dog owners are like, I'm sure everybody wants to meet my dog.
loves
No.
dogs.
Some people are scared. Some people are allergic. Some people just don't want to, like,
Deal
they just
with
took a
that.
shower. They don't want your dog sniffing their fingers.
And
or
I
whatever.
also like I'm eating popcorn, like on my
yeah.
food. Like, all right, come on. I don't think this lady was neurotypical.
Neurotypical.
Maybe. I don't want to jump to conclusions. She wasn't like drooling on herself, but like I don't know. She obviously brought her
Yes.
dog to the yes.
I'm mentally little retarded, but that's okay.
Dickless just insisted I play that one, so that's why that one's
No, I
better.
figured I was waiting for it. So it crawls on my lap. It's like kind of shaking. I'm like giving it pets and it hangs out for like 20, 30 minutes and it's kind
Cookie
of
vibes, kind of.
it's kind of cute. Yeah, you're like,
bit.
oh, like I like dogs. This is
Yeah.
weird, but it's cute. It's not the dog's fault, but it's weird that she didn't. The dog had a leash on. She didn't try and pull the leash. She just let it go.
That's very good.
So it gets up, it wanders back to her, sits on her lap. Then we're like an hour into the movie. It gets up and it starts walking towards me again. It's on the seats between us. I'm like, oh, it's gonna sit on my lap again. And it just goes, "Bleh," and pukes all over my lap, like a puddle like this. It was like half a can of Monster, very liquidy, but all over my crotch. I'm reclined in the seat, so it goes like in between my legs in the seat, and then is running down the seat up into my taint.
Pint.
It was so. I'm yelling at Tracy. I'm like, "Give me because we had napkins. We did napkins. Give me napkins." So she hands me napkins,
and then
and she's like, she turns on her flashlight, and we see it's like all over my entire crotch area, and then I'm feeling it going under my ass, up into my unmentionables. And Tracy's like, "You go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom." So I jump up. I run to the bathroom.
It'd be funny if when she said go to the bathroom, you just shit in your pants.
This.
Okay, now what? What?
By the way, the lady just looked over at me and she goes, "Did he poop?" I was like,
Because I have a copter for that.
I'm like, no, he threw like no, he threw up all over me. And she goes, "Oh, sorry."
What tone did you really say it in? When she said did he poop?
Dude, you know me. I'm not like an asshole, but
Just
Oh,
I was
I'm
like,
sorry. He just puked. It's fine.
I was like, no, he puked all over me. And she goes, "Oh, sorry." So I get up, I run to the bathroom.
That was the end of her words?
That was it. That's
It was
all she
all
said.
her words.
I got up, I ran to the bathroom, walking through the lobby of AMC in the middle of the day with, it looks like I pissed myself. Like my entire lap is just soaked with like bits of dog puke on it.
What kind of puke we
Yeah,
talking?
what color?
It was mostly liquid. This poor thing was, don't take your fucking dog to the movie. It's loud, it's dark, there's shit like flashing. This is not a good idea.
And just like, don't bring your dog to the movies.
Yeah.
That's not where they go.
So
They,
I go
like,
to the bathroom. I'm trying to like paper towels and water and wash all this off. And
Are you sick? Are you puking as well?
No, I'm.
I can't believe
the
you.
longer I'm in there, the more furious I'm getting. Because at first
fair.
you're just like, "Wow, this is weird," but you've seen me react in awkward situations. I'm like,
I'm a details guy, so I'm sorry for all my questions, but like, can
No.
you smell it?
no,
That's what I was.
Okay, that's big. That's
It's
big.
not
No.
a human acidic gnarliness.
no, but
no
it was
chunks?
Like, no, not really. It was mostly liquid.
So, you
the
can drink
long-
it easily.
Well, not. You would have to wring it out of my pants.
No problem.
Sure.
Okay. Don't threaten me with a good time, pal.
But the longer I'm cleaning myself in the restroom, I'm like, I'm just getting more and more like
And you don't get
exponentially
mad.
furious.
You're not a mad guy.
And there's people walking past me in the bathroom. I'm at the sink, like
From behind, they think you're jerking off.
I look so stupid. I just texted Tracy. I was like, "Let's go home." She goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Super positive.
So I came out. She met me. I had to put towels down in my car, drive like 25 minutes home covered in puke. So mad.
Dude.
And I guess the lady stood up and left after we walked out.
She goes, my work here is done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she left. I was
Got
like,
another one.
Jesus.
Did you end up telling staff like, "Hey, there's a bunch of puke in one of the seats"?
No, I didn't even think about
It
that.
just occurred to me now.
Oh my God. Yeah, you should have told somebody.
Yeah, no, in hindsight, I probably should have.
You didn't go to the same seat, I assume, right?
What do
Like,
you
were there other seats available? Like,
You didn't go back.
I didn't go back.
Oh, that's right.
I went to clean it off and I just
You went
texted her. I was like,
homesies.
we're getting the fuck out of here.
That's
like,
right.
There's no way. Because I could feel it on my bunghole. I was like, I have to go shower. I need to change.
Someone definitely sat in it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, they do a
sat in
walk.
it.
They do like a walk. No, not
Teenagers
really.
do. You think they're like,
They're not
better get this-
wiping
they're
down
like-
every
They're like,
seat.
I didn't fucking see that. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, the staffers.
Yeah, I mean, people. It's like I don't think anyone that works. I'm sorry if you work at a movie theater.
Correct
I'm
me if
sorry.
I'm wrong.
There's some people that definitely care, but I think most people that are like going through are not. They don't give a shit about. They're not like this one's dry. Oh, this one's dry. They're
No,
looking
they
for
don't
popcorn.
care.
They're looking for like popcorn boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Someone sat in the dog puke.
Dude,
And I just like, thank God I'm the AMC A list, so it's not like in the same way I didn't pay for my video game, I didn't pay for this ticket.
did you hear the new AMC news?
No.
So because people are not going to, it's funny you bring this up.
AM NBC?
No, they because people are not going to the movies anymore since COVID. Well, for the most part, Wednesdays, AMC's countrywide, everything's half off every
Wow.
Wednesday, starting. I
Like
think
concessions too, or just movies?
good question. I would. Good question.
Doesn't matter
If
to
it's
me.
both, well, concessions would be huge, right? Right.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But half off tickets for sure, and I think all showings
Are you
for
going to
the whole
start
day.
going again?
Maybe,
It's like a
although
ritual?
I don't not go because of like money or anything.
I know, but
just-
it's a nice incentive.
Yeah, I used to have a Monday movie group, and we'd go
Like
every Monday. Like unless there was truly nothing, unless it was like Bridges of Madison County 2, we wouldn't like see that. But if there's anything we're seeing, we'd probably go 30 times a year.
Oh yeah,
Like 20,
you guys
25
were
times a year.
Pretty religious about it, and I feel like you managed to see mostly horror stuff. Like you managed to pigeonhole it.
We would see every horror movie, but it
that makes
wasn't
sense,
when you
'cause-
just that.
Blumhouse puts out a movie every 45 minutes,
pretty-
so
pretty much.
you can get away with that.
Pretty much. But yeah, we would go all the time. But the other day, 3 days ago, you and I were like bored out of our minds.
Oh,
And
actually,
we're like, should we just like go to the movies? And we're like, yeah. So we pull up AMC to see what's playing. There was not 8 or 9 movies playing. Never heard of a single one of them. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? You recorded me looking for movies? Oh, that's funny. That's long. That's funny.
no, it's
That's
not.
funny. I didn't know a single one.
I don't either,
Not
but
one
I don't-
movie.
everything.
I don't
What
book
the
'em.
Fuck is this?
I knew Sinners actually, which I need to see, but
I just get it added to my like AMC. I just get an email that like somebody bought you a ticket. And you're like,
Oh.
all right, well, added me to their entourage.
did you like what you saw?
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
This fucking dialogue mixing in movies is brutal.
Was it just quiet? You couldn't hear stuff, and then all of a
There's
sudden,
just a lot of, not all of it, but there's definitely a handful of scenes where you're like, I can't really tell what they're saying. And they're also like old school Southern black drawl, like that, like black slang from Mississippi Delta area.
Yep.
So like, it's kind of, I was watching it, picking up like every third or fourth word. I could piece it together. I knew she couldn't understand a word of what was going on.
Oh, really?
But just the mixing too was like, on top of trying to understand the dialogue, like,
oh, is that hard?
there's driving in a car, so there's car noise, there's wind noise, there's like background music, and then you just hear like, I don't know. But I did like the movie.
But you're saying you don't like the way black people talk?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Dad.
That's one way
You
to look
heard
at it.
it
I mean,
here
that
first.
seems like whoa, it's just a movie, dude. But like, okay, you're very
And I
hateful
don't
heart,
think we
but-
should let them be in movies anymore.
Dude, that's what a firm reaction's all about.
I'm kidding.
Come
no,
on.
It was cool. I'm really curious to see where it's going because they kind of tease what's coming in the second half of the movie, and it's not anything you would pick up on in the first half of the movie, other than this one little scene where it's like, hey, shit's about to get real weird. And then like right before it got real weird, it got weirder than
real
I
weird.
expected it.
Will you go again, or is this movie possibly ruined for you now that you've had this traumatizing experience?
I might just wait for it to come out. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably end up
I've been
going
waiting for
again
you to
just
come out for
because-
years.
We just go to the movies all the time anyways. That's like our go-to date because it's just like, fuck it, let's go to a
Well, what
movie.
you could do is go to another movie and then just catch the second half of Sinners somewhere.
Yeah.
Pop in for the end.
Yeah, but it's always weird because now it's all like assigned seating. So it just, well, I guess if I popped in
Yeah.
halfway, I would know, but
Yep, for sure.
I don't know.
Listen,
We'll
you,
see.
you know if you pop in halfway. Hey! Like a dick in a... You are tired tonight. I just gave you a good one, looked over and you're like... Whatever. What else we got
You gotta
going
pop it
there?
in. You see what RFK's in the news for?
What's going on? What happened to RFK?
He went on a Mother's Day hike with his family, and they,
His wife, Cheryl Hines?
I think it was actually with his grandkids. I don't know. Hold on, there was a picture. Let me see if I grabbed it.
Okay.
But everyone's mad at him because he went into, I think it's called Rock Creek in DC, which is like, they said like nobody goes swimming in here. It's filled with bacteria and terrible shit. So people are all like ragging on him because
Did he challenge it?
Did he get off?
I think he knew and was just like, fuck it. And he's in there with his grandkids. And you think like, wow, it must be like, if it was worth going in, even though they're saying like, this is terrible for you, even though that's kind of his MO, I think. I don't
Right.
know. I don't follow that closely. So you're like, wow, it must be like a really nice looking creek if he just couldn't resist going in with his family. But look how shitty this. It's not even like, oh my God, it's so beautiful and tropical. Like you kind of have to go. No, it looks like somewhere you would like throw a used condom after a high
Yes.
It
school
looks
hookup.
like run off of a stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's terrible.
exactly. Oh my God.
It's not like bacteria be damned. I have to dip my toesies and I got to
looks
take the
so
little ones.
amazing.
To get his full body wet, he has to lay down completely flat.
Yeah.
That's really,
yeah.
that's really, really.
And there is like there's some gross shit floating in the water.
No, that's his
Wow.
family.
Good one, good one, good one.
Thank you.
Good shit.
So dumb.
any-
I know that's
any-
not like a huge news story, but it made me
Yeah,
laugh.
It's a
That's
dumb picture.
funny.
Any health repercussions so far?
death.
No,
for him?
I mean,
All the children are dead.
There's one thing he did recently that I'm actually cool with. He's trying to like ban like artificial food coloring and food dyes, which is I think the red food coloring that's like the most
red is-
damaging.
what, like
It's
Red
up-
40
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Something like that. Which is also funny because red ink in tattoos, if people have a bad reaction, like a allergic reaction to tattoos, I think it's always red ink.
Interesting.
So something about
Do they use the same
Republicans or I
thing?
don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's probably it.
probably what it is.
Is it the same chemical that they use in
Good
the
question.
food coloring?
That I don't know. I don't know.
I thought the red food coloring was like crushed up bugs.
Really?
Yeah, there's like some sort of like little insect that
Darling, will you look that up?
when you crush it
Would you
up
mind?
and like basically turn it into powder, that's kind of how they make red food dye. I can't remember what the name of the bug is.
Not ladybugs.
I've seen it. No, it's not ladybugs. I think I'd remember that. It's some weird little insect thing
Whoa.
that's like safe to eat, but yeah, that's how like they turn it into like a powder essentially.
That's horrible. I mean, it's like I'm not like every animal life counts, but they kind of. But like, if you're just creating these animals just to like whip them up into batter to make,
That's like
Loops
90%
color?
of the animals.
Carmine is a red dye extracted from the female cochineal bug.
what'd you say? Cock a what?
Cochineal. Cochineal bug, a parasite that feeds on prickly pear cacti.
See, you learned something today.
Sort of. She almost put me in a coma with her tone, but. Cock and there's a man come and whip it up and
The Miztec Indians of pre-Hispanic
pick it up, dude.
The Miztec Indians of pre-Hispanic Mexico even farmed and domesticated the bugs, used the dye to color their clothing and show off their social status.
Can you imagine if that was her real voice?
Oh my God.
Dave, welcome to the house. Good to see you again.
Red number 40. Good one.
So that bug is
Fuck,
used
I'm
in
smart.
food.
Huh?
That red bug is whipped up and put into our
Well,
food.
I don't know that it's red. Yeah, I get. Oh yeah, red dye extracted from. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
There
what
you
red
go.
dye is.
That's fucked. Yeah,
I
get rid
doubt
of
that's
it.
what's in tattoos, but I don't know.
Maybe who knows?
I'm
But
not the expert on tattoos.
him actually trying to get like unnecessary chemicals that are just to make food look good out of food. I think I'm cool with that.
I'm
Sure.
100%
I think I'm completely
cool with that.
fine with that.
Sure.
He may be doing a bunch of other really bad, dumb stuff, but this one, I'm like, okay, I think we can all agree that that's we're okay with that.
He wants to get rid of all of them.
All foods.
Yeah, I'm here. All food coloring. It's not just like a specific one that's
See,
bad.
that, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, because we do need some food coloring.
Sure.
Like, imagine if like
No, we don't
Fruit
need
Loops were all the
artificial
same color.
But you can dye food with
Different
plants
bugs.
and shit.
Different bugs.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't need.
Or
but I
just
don't
go
know,
through and
but
Sharpie each little
why
flake.
are the bugs toxic then? I wonder.
I don't know.
You remember purple ketchup?
No, I remember green for like St. Patty's Day.
Oh, gnarly.
My mom, she used to love to dye food on St. Patrick's Day, so she'd serve us like, green noodles, and like she'd mix green food dye into my milk for dinner. So I'm drinking like green milk.
Into your milk?
You don't say it. This is for me to say. You don't say the word milk. You don't say milk. I say milk.
Milk.
You don't say it. You don't say it.
Milk!
So, but like your brain knows that you shouldn't be drinking
It's
this
so dumb.
creamy green something. So it does make it taste different, although it's not tasting different.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Heinz had ketchup that they were doing like purple for a while. And it's like kids already love ketchup. And
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know why making
purple.
it purple is going to make it better.
Was it for like Grimace from McDonald's or something? Or was it just
No,
like
it was like a
purple for-
long-standing thing. Like, look at this wacky ketchup we made, and it's like, yeah, you didn't need to do that at all.
Have you seen when Burger King does the black Whopper?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
They have a burger. The bun is black.
Now she's awake.
Yeah, black. You had me at black.
Not in my America.
Was anything besides the bun black?
Well,
no,
the
I don't think
burgers.
so. But there are chickens that have like completely black meat.
That's
have
true.
you seen that?
Do
It's
it-
fucking
I think we talked
wild.
about that on the Jane's tour.
Do we? Yeah.
We talked about black chickens. But people, when they eat the black Whopper,
Yes.
most of the reporting is the black poop
100%,
from
it's
the
gotta
bread.
be.
From the bread. We got some new news.
Oh, I was gonna say so. The artificial food dyes that are meant to be banned, they're going to phase out all petroleum-based synthetic dyes from the nation's food supply by the end of 2026. No formal agreement or legislation was passed
Petroleum-based?
officially. Yeah,
Like lube. And paint and fuel.
Yeah, I was thinking gasoline.
Me too.
But I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Let's
Which
sniff some
eight-
paint and play with lube and gasoline.
So it'll be red dye 40, yellow dye 5, yellow dye 6, blue dye 1, blue dye 2.
All right.
Green dye.
That's a lot.
Green dye 3.
All right.
Green dye's my favorite band.
I love
Green dye. Me too. Same here. Same here.
No.
Same. Did you see that the Love on the Spectrum song that what's it, Abby? Mm-hmm. Abby wrote to David is up for an Emmy. They're going to submit it for Best Song of the Year.
I know she's been doing it everywhere. That's
Has
pretty
she?
awesome. Yeah.
She's
But
so
they're doing it in front of like
talented.
full crowds.
Netflix is like pushing that to be submitted as like as like a for possible Emmy, which is awesome.
Amazing.
Love it.
Good for them.
Love it. What's this you got about
This is a short one, but it made me chuckle.
Okay.
There's this dude just died.
Oh,
And
cute.
yeah, I know. Let me get to it.
It serves you right, idiot.
So this 52-year-old dude in South Carolina
kid died.
just died from
Wait, say it again.
52-year-old dude in South Carolina just died from blunt force trauma to the head because he was fighting with a kangaroo. His brother owned a petting zoo, and he liked to go in there and roughhouse one of the kangaroos that was named Jack. He would go in there and like rough around with
And
this
he fucked him
kangaroo,
up?
and yeah, it turns out he lost in the end.
He lost
This
bad.
kangaroo apparently fucking.
Well, they have like when
They fuck you up.
when they get on their tail and they kick you with the bottom. They hold it.
Yeah, you
like,
don't
Those
fuck
are
with the-
claws.
Yeah,
and they go for your. Do you know they go for your dick?
I believe that.
They're aiming for your dick because they want to tear your dick and balls off. So you
Well, then
retreat.
he got lucky that all he did was, I don't know if he got punched or kicked probably kicked in the head, but he died. And his brother's children petting zoo. This guy would go in and just wrestle with the ruse after business was shut down.
Let's talk to
And
this for a minute.
his brother's like, well, I'm not going to kill the kangaroo.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about this for a minute. You and I have been to Australia together.
Yeah.
And we've been to the Brisbane, Lone Pine Animal Koala Sanctuary. And we've been up close, like petting kangaroos.
Yeah.
If I started like fucking with one and it kicked me and it killed me, awful, I guess. When you would tell people the story, how would you tell it to people? Like, would you say like he shouldn't have been doing that, or would you think of it as like a tragedy? How would you tell the story if I died from fucking with a kangaroo?
I got the vibe based on what little I read from his brother's statement, which was basically like, rest in peace. You were the best big brother. You were so fun. You lit up, the generic shit. But like
Roost in peace.
Roost, there you go. Nice.
He's the kind of guy that every time he walked into a room, he just lit
fought
it
a
up with
kangaroo.
smile.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure the guy thought he was having fun. I'm sure it was like kind of a good time for the kangaroo at points, but like obviously you don't go fucking big fights with wild
But
it's a
what would
goddamn animal.
What if you were the one? So you're in Australia. This dude's fucking with a kangaroo. He gets killed. You have to call me and tell me.
Yeah, this is good. Ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hey, Dave, why are you calling me from
No, play it up for real.
Dude, what's wrong? If you're calling me and y'all are in Australia, hey, what's wrong?
Are you sitting down?
Yep.
Dan's not a very good fighter, and he picked a
We know
fight with
that.
a kangaroo, and Dan's dead. I would say it just like that.
I hope she wouldn't react that way.
I might, because I'd be like, wait, you're not serious.
If he told you that I picked a fight with a kangaroo
Yeah.
and I didn't survive,
I'd be like, wow, he's an idiot, but that's really sad.
I got bad news
Or-
and worse news.
Or that's really sad.
good news and bad news.
Dan got banned from Lone Pine Kangaroo Sanctuary.
The good news is you can take down his clothing tree from the living room.
Exactly.
The space is yours.
The good news is I got you one of those cool kangaroo ball bottle openers they sell in every gift shop.
It is funny they do that.
Yeah, that's a
They're
very
like-
Australian thing.
It's like, come here and experience the wonder of our kangaroos. Also, buy their scrotums as coin purses and bottle openers.
Sure.
Really?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Because it's
yeah.
so disrespectful. It's so kangarooed to do that to these animals.
Good one. Sick,
Thank
dude.
you, thank
What would we
you.
do in America? Like what? I don't know what our animal that kind
Bald
of-
eagles. We just sell beaks, like bald eagle
Yeah,
beaks.
but you can't come here and like go hang out and pet bald eagles. Like,
What do we have? What do
have
we
you
have?
seen a bald eagle in the wild ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Moving on. Next subject,
Who
please.
hasn't, dude? Yeah. What is like an animal
That's
like
unique to us.
bears? But you can't really play with bears.
But they have bears every. See, the kangaroos is like that's theirs.
Well, we also do some fucked up shit and like have zoos, and you just go there and see all of it.
Sure, there's a fucking gnarly. I hope it's closed, but like it used to be, if you drive through Kansas, you'd see signs all like down the highways of like
Oh, in 100 miles.
two-headed cow,
No.
two-headed snake, like that kind of stuff. And my mom and I were driving through, and curiosity got the best of me, and I was like, "We gotta pull over." So we went to one
Curiosity
of these things.
killed the two-headed cat, so they say.
They didn't say that.
Fair enough.
Let's ruminate on that for a second. No, that zoo was fucking horrible.
Like, did you see the
pull
stuff that
over
they
thinking,
promised?
like, oh, this is gonna be wild. And then you get there and you're like, oh, these are sick, deformed animals that should have been killed. Like, I'm sorry, like the cows are not happy. It's got like they have just all deformed animals. You know, like a
They're
cow
still-
with like 2 extra legs hanging out over its asshole, and you're like, we don't need this, right?
If they're still open, I'm gonna go.
I don't know if
see
they
it.
are. I'm curious. That was 2007, 8, maybe.
Where?
You say Missouri?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Kansas.
We used to drive from-
Deformity Zoo.
From Colorado to Ohio, we would do that drive.
Oh,
And yeah.
it was like 7. Was it a small or was it like a big sprawling place?
It's like decent.
Okay, so it was a normal zoo.
No, not like a normal zoo. I mean, all they had was like cows, and then they had some like 2-headed snakes, 2-headed turtles, like little
So
reptile
it's a
things,
roadside
but-
attraction.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But when you're driving through Kansas, you're like, God, show me anything, because this
Please,
sucks.
please, Kansas. Truly, I know it's an easy joke, but like truly one of the most like, why are you here?
Yeah, go away.
Can we turn this into like?
At least most of it. Like, I don't mind Kansas City. It's cool.
But can we just make it like a laser tag state where the whole thing's just laser tag
Good idea.
or something?
Or just a giant prison.
Something like that,
already
dude.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A prison laser tag where you can go in. If you win, you get to leave, but if not, your buddy stays in jail for a year.
Dude, prison paintball would be cool.
That'd be kind of great.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of great. I'd probably get some aggression out, and then
Sure.
just like viciously fuck each other after you play some paintball.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prison style, prison rules.
They don't call them the tipmen for no reason.
The what? The what?
That's an insider paintball joke.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah, like a very entry level paintball gun is called the Tipman. I think it's like the Tipman 95 or something.
Okay.
So I was
How do you know
cross
that?
referencing.
How the hell do you know that? Were you a paintball guy?
I mean, we used to play a little bit when I was like coming up in
Forgot all
Ohio.
about that.
Did you have your own?
No, I never had my own, but like that was the entry level. Like one of the cheaper ones you could buy was like the Tipman
Okay.
500 or something stupid like that.
I don't
So I was
think I've ever-
cross-referencing Tipman with jail, prison, rape. Can we say rape anymore?
Very, very nice. With prison rape, I think you can.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Fine with it.
It's called Prairie Dog Town, and it's permanently closed.
Are there images?
Just looked like taxidermy.
Ooh.
Was it taxidermy? Or
No, they were alive.
Okay, well now they're taxidermy.
Would you know if you saw the place? Would you know that it's the place?
I'm sure I would. Yeah.
What's it called?
Prairie Dog Town, 3 like separate words.
Yeah, that I think that is right because they did have like tons of prairie dogs. It was like that was a whole separate side of the thing. Very cool, very American.
Very American.
Prairie
Yeah.
dogs are not really dogs. They're like, aren't they rodents? Or are they actually dogs?
Holy shit!
No, I'm sorry, but there are sometimes things are called something that they're not.
No,
Like a sperm
Dan,
whale is not sperm, dude. Okay? Thank you. Point proven. That was a bulletproof argument I just made.
No, they're not dogs. Holy shit!
Shut up, dude. You don't know shit about me.
Holy
cute.
shit!
You don't know me
They
at
are
all.
cute.
They're very cute.
Wait, they are dogs?
No, they're not dogs.
Okay, so I was
There's
right.
a very cool one on. You're not on the gram, but there's a prairie dog on Instagram called Poppy, and
feel like
he
I've
likes
heard
to
Didn't
like.
she open for
someone-
Janes and Pumpkins?
Yeah, totally. Very, very cute.
Prairie Dog Town. Welcome to Prairie Dog
Yes,
Town.
believe it or not canines.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I thought. So I was right. I'm just making sure I was right. This is just Prairie Dog. I don't see any of these deformed animals. I think your story's a bunch of bullshit.
Maybe it was a fever dream.
Wait,
I
Prairie
don't
Dog
know.
Town. This is in Lubbock, Texas. Okay,
No,
well, you know
it's
what?
Kansas.
Okay,
Look,
you can wait for
guys,
it.
457.
Let's not fight
don't
about
rob me
it.
of my
It's in-
experiences.
Oakley, Kansas. But it's permanently closed.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley, neighbor.
Okay, but so like that happened. That's taxidermy.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's taxidermy, right?
But they had a lot of that
I like
that
that.
wasn't
I would hang that
taxidermy.
in here. I would hang that in here.
It's gnarly.
Would you be fine with if I had animal heads in here? But like,
No,
what?
no, mm-mm.
Why?
Gross. Home of mutant livestock.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, I would be lorded big time by that.
Yeah, we were, but then
Oh,
immediately
two spare
felt bad.
two spare legs peek out
I wouldn't call them
Yeah.
spare.
there.
Yeah, spare room. Spare makes you think like if you lose one, you can use one of these,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
no.
can't. Those are non-functioning. Those are dangling ass legs.
The entrance sign doesn't have an E on the end.
That's the part that gets her good. That's how tired she is.
Yeah, it was fucking
I would put
sad.
shoes on the extra legs that dangle off the side. Just a couple
paint
of
the toes.
couple little Converse on, like those kids Converse.
Sure.
Oh man, good shit.
It was sad.
Boy, yeah, it seems real sad.
do you want me
America.
to do this while we're on the main show or switch
Sure,
over?
I am curious about that. Yeah,
It's
fire
super
away.
dumb. It's super dumb, which is kind of what we do here.
They can't see it at home, but the note just says "stupid dead guy."
Amazing.
That's not very nice that you said that out loud. It's going to make this story so much worse.
Oh no!
That's a note for me. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
no, it's
I'm
fine.
sorry. It says really
It's great.
smart dead guy.
So I came across this story. Came across a story, and it says, "What was that?" Oh, I know.
Scissors.
Sorry, I'm just having flashbacks to what was his name, Mr. Fuck You.
Oh yeah, what was
Gambled
that?
all his money and then killed himself on live stream.
guy was cool.
I was like,
no.
in
That guy
terms
was very,
of
very cool.
disrespecting the dead.
This one is not much different. Well, this sort of. In 1986, Brian Spenceley signed on as a photographer with a research team destined for the Arctic to exhume the remains of a few of the 129 sailors who were lost during England's doomed Franklin expedition in 1845. Okay?
Holy shit.
Chosen because he was related to one of the men who perished.
Wait. 150 years later, he's going back to try and find like
A relative. He's going to help recover a bunch of bodies, but he is related to one of them.
I guess it's the Arctic, so they're probably not going to decompose, right?
Right.
Oh,
right.
interesting.
Wow.
Chosen because he was related to one of the men who perished, Spenceley was soon able to come face to stunningly preserved face with his great uncle John Hartnell, who died 140 years before.
That's fucking crazy.
That's rad.
Yes, and just imagine the way your heart would warm and just explode with love when you saw this.
Jesus Christ.
Uncle, is it you?
Oh my god.
It's me, boy.
Oh
like-
my god.
Wow.
Cool story, but like, is that what you want to see?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Holy shit. His hair is so intense.
Everything's pretty damn good. I mean, for being 150.
Dude, he looks
I
like,
literally,
he looks like a roller coaster picture. You know,
Yes.
like you're going downhill.
I have people in my friend circle who do so much plastic surgery, they look worse than this guy does.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
okay. Fair.
But like, just like, it's a beautiful story, but like, this is what, this is what you see at the end of the day.
Wow, but they found him.
They found him. They found him.
That's insane that they knew where it was. I mean, given that it was what 1845, you
Sure.
said they went out.
That's crazy. To
My-
me.
my
That's
guess is, like,
way pre radar.
It's probably
and
just
cheap,
one-
you
No
know,
kidding.
Maybe one trail, and they probably just, maybe a bunch of people die in the same area or something.
crazy. Why would they go into the art?
Because they didn't know what
insane.
the fuck. Just like their iPhone had no signal, they just had to wing it, dude.
Jesus,
They just had to wing it.
he is stupid.
Flying it.
Stupid dead guy. But
I
what
thought
a
it was
face.
going to be way worse, but
Yeah,
since
yeah,
it's
yeah.
somebody from 1845 and this story took place
He's not
in
gonna hear about it.
1985, I think we're okay to
He's
call
not
him
gonna
a
hear about it.
dumbass.
Okay,
That's
let's
wild.
let's switch over to the Patreon, which again, I'm going to say it again.
What are you gonna say?
I am.
Say it.
I've been each week when I'm editing the show, I'm shocked with how much extra we put on the Patreon. Like we're doing 30, 40, sometimes 50 extra minutes over there, which seems like too much for the people. But guys, if you want a bunch of extra footage and a bunch of extra audio and extra stuff for you to enjoy, if you're enjoying this episode, it's about to get a whole lot better because you have something planned.
I'm pretty excited for this one. Not to be a big tease.
But you came over yesterday. You were over here yesterday for
Yes,
something else we're working on.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, you pick up your phone. You're like, oh my god, oh I'm so excited. Oh I'm so excited. And we're like, what? He goes, I gotta save it. We'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow for the show. And you just kept walking around being like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. So
I'm still pumped.
I don't know what's about to go on here, but I mean, I'm looking
That's
forward to it.
Not to tease and stuff too, but I also feel like when we switch to Patreon, I just like all bets are off.
Yep.
I'm always slightly worried about who watches this,
Don't be.
but when we switch to Patreon, I'm like, those are the folks. So like, I don't care about saying anything.
We
over there.
definitely tend to send it a bit more over there,
Sure.
which is cool. It's fine.
Because I don't know, our sense of humor is pretty dark.
It
It's
is
pretty wild.
It is,
So,
and we still have to hold
little
back
bit.
on this show quite a bit.
yeah, a little bit.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Anyways.
So if people want to check it out, where do they go, Throbby?
Patreon.com/rareformradio.
Oh, thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back next week.
Welcome, folks. Enjoy your stay. Don't freak out if we say gay. We say the R word and the F word too, but we're stoked to be here with you. Guilty pleasures and deep dark jokes.